Good evening, everyone. I hope we are all doing well today. We are back with video games, and not even just watching video games, actually playing video games this time. It was fun doing the doing Summer Games Fest. It's a shame I couldn't do the whole marathon like I did last year. Although, let's be real, that did take it out of me. Fucking hell! And I look back on all the number of things I covered and the amount of repeat content. But it would have been nice if I could have done at least the main Summer Game Fest show and Day of the Devs, because Day of the Devs is usually the best one. I still haven't actually watched them. I probably should have watched them today in the background at work, but I didn't think of that. I just listened to music like a fucking pleb. But yeah, we're here now for some more Black Myth Wukong. Continuing through, maybe we're getting towards the end of the chapter. I don't know. I can't actually remember where we were at. We killed big centipede thing, or big millipede thing. Millipede? Centipede? We killed something that rolled up and was horrible. We got 2 hands as well. Oh yeah, and we just did the boss fight. Oh yeah, we killed Big Spider because we did the boss fight and we got our boy back. So yeah, that's where we were at roughly. So it'll be interesting to see how much more we have left of this chapter. Because I think, Black Myth Wukong chapters. Okay, yeah, we've got 2 chapters left after this one. The sort of, yeah, second last, and then I don't know if the finale chapter will be like a shorter one because it's the finale, or if it'll be the same as all the others. Remains to be seen. But in any case, let's just jump in and get started. I thought there was something missing, and I've now realized what it is. That's what was missing, the death count. Because I'd previously been playing Astrobot on this screen in between game shows. I'd had to like move everything around and all that. And change the logo back to the actual game logo. I still don't know if I'm happy with that being what's there or not. Okay. I'd just come to a... Done lots of deep hollow exploration. Ooh. Little things you discover on the map without realizing that they were there the whole time. But yeah, we've climbed up here now, so we can carry on. It's a lot of blood. Oh, I should probably actually rest as well. I did not realize I had not rested yet. Let's fix that, and then carry on up the mountain. Or up the mountain, yeah, the trail. I think we upgraded this weapon as well, so we've got the spider staff. Upon a successful hit with a charged heavy attack, each focus point cost slightly recovers health, and poison state hit the enemy with poison bane. New Lesser Yaogwai. Sword Taoist. Every 10 years, Temple of the Yellow Flowers opens its door to recruit disciples. One day, a newly admitted young Taoist discovered that the disciples focused on innate practice were divided into 3 different groups based on their skill. One group used staff, another fly whisks, the third used sword. The young Taoist observed them closely and noticed that the disciples who used staff and fly whisks were also responsible for various chores around the temple and had less favorable living conditions. In contrast, the disciples who used swords only needed to focus on their training, and they were even privileged to receive daily guidance from the master. The young Taoist secretly consulted the senior disciples and found that the sword disciples were also the quickest way to achieve enlightenment and ascension. However, becoming a disciple of the sword group was no easy task. It required passing a rigorous examination by the master, and only those deemed to have the highest potential were given the opportunity. The young Taoist visited each senior disciple, noting down the questions the master had asked them in the past and made thorough preparations. Eventually he succeeded in his endeavour, winning first place. The master personally tied his hair into a top knot and bestowed upon him a sword. From the moment he joined the sword group, he woke up early every day to train under the supervision of Beetle Commander. In the afternoon, I fought Beetle Commander, haven't I? He strengthened his chi under the master's guidance. Though the life was monotonous and arduous, he was very content. After more than a decade of rigorous cultivation, the disciple of Sword Group finally earned the master's approval. The master informed them that their skills were now proficient enough for them to enter the mountains for secluded meditation. If they were fortunate enough, they could achieve their ascension. We should always heal up, because this will always restore one of our flasks. Oh, I can see more dudes in about up there. Oh wow, that was like an actual just a one tap. I mean, I still have my healing buff, I guess, but still. That was to be expected. Want to hold that. Fly Whisk Taoist, yeah. In Petafall Hamlet with the Taoist, he had taken his vows last and was the youngest, and thus the Grandmaster doted on him. He too was glad to wait on the Grandmaster at all times. If the Grandmaster extended a hand, he served tea. The Grandmaster lifted a foot, he removed his shoe. He swatted flies, fanned the breeze, made the bed, and tidied the covers, quick and thorough in his duties. The Grandmaster favoured him greatly. What a fucking kiss-ass. His fellow disciples burned with jealousy, but they couldn't stoop to such fawning. Good fucking right, mate. Don't like, you know, no one likes a fucking kiss ass. Like, you know, you will not actually get anything in the long run, and everyone else will just know that you're a kiss ass. One day the Grandmaster held a test to assess his disciples' learning. When it was the turn of the youngest, he decided to be lenient with him. He only asked him to recite a passage from the scripture of Tao Te Ching. The young disciple put on a smug face and chanted in a loud, clear voice, "The Tao produced 1, 1, produced 2, 2, produced 3, 3, produced all things." The other disciples had long awaited this moment, and their wish was finally granted. They roared with laughter and even stole glances at the Grandmaster to see his reaction. The Grandmaster, furious, stormed off in a huff. The other disciples then warned the young one, "You've committed a grave blunder and incited his anger today. Don't dream of learning any solid skills from him now." After that incident, the Grandmaster shunned the youngest disciple, but then he found he had no one to wait on him properly. Over time, he reminisced about the young disciple's attentiveness. Before long, the disciple was summoned to serve him again. When he saw the disciple's disinterest in Taoist learning, his aversion returned. One day, the young disciple implored the Grandmaster to teach him some skills, and the Grandmaster took fly swatting, fan-waving motions the boy did each day, and made them into a set of moves. Who knows if it was meant as sarcasm? In the end, he taught the boy those moves and wind-wielded techniques. That was all the boy could hope for. I don't really understand the joke, and I wonder if that's a translation problem or if you actually have to be familiar with some level of Taoist sort of scripture. Like, I don't know if that's just a cultural thing, because I'm not Chinese. You know, even though, like, you know, when I say that, I mean, like, obviously I'm an atheist, for example, but I would understand probably a good number of sort of Christian references if I saw them. I think. Or I would, you know, if they were fairly common ones. So I don't know if it's a case of that, and it's just because I'm not familiar with Taoism. Ooh. Drinks and soaks, eh? Or if it's not particularly interesting. Either that or I could just be dumb. There is also, you know... Using the gourd grants a considerable chance to take a sip without What? Mate. That's kind of huge. Like, it's only good if you need the gourd a lot, but, you know. Like, kind of fucked with it. Long ago, the mountain village sat on a ridge teeming with insects. Strange things kept happening, so the villagers all moved out, leaving it a deserted village. In the village below lived a young man. His mother had died, and his father was a poor wastrel who paid him no mind. The villagers looked down on him and often abused him. He felt he couldn't endure such disdain, so he fled to live in the abandoned village. Little did he know that that's a loss of the use of the word village. This is a translation thing, again, just like they've done a lot of literal translation stuff here, but it's not quite doing it, because it's just like the word village keeps popping up. It just doesn't flow nicely. We've brought this up a few times. It's similar to... It's not as bad as this. Like, the worst case we've seen in games we played was in Lies of P. Fuck me. The dialogue was always really good. But probably because there was a voice actor reading it who could then go, wait a second, what the fuck? What is this? But the text, the in-game text items were appalling at times. As soon as the young man reached the ridge, the Yaogwai seized him. He didn't fight back as a deep-rooted death which, stemming from a life without attachments, had long infested his heart. Seeing his resignation, the insects didn't harm him. Instead, they provided him shelter in a dilapidated shack. That night, a middle-aged Taoist brought him food and clothing. I heard you have nowhere to go, so I brought you some things for daily use. If you don't mind, take me as your master and stay here. I can teach you practices for ascension. The youth hadn't been cared for in so long. He eagerly donned the Taoist robe and performed the rites to acknowledge his master. From then on, he lived and trained with the insect guys. They spent their days dining and walking together, and at night they slept side by side. One day, a scholar barged into the young man's room. I've just escaped from the Yaogwai's lair. They had trapped me in a cocoon sack, and I'm unsure of their intentions. I'm fleeing this place. You're human. You should come with me. The young man shook his head. I am content here. Why should I leave? The scholar grew angry. Because they're Yaogwais, and you're human. Even if they don't harm you, staying with them long enough will turn you into a Yaogwai as well. You're right, the young man said as he grabbed his staff and knocked the scholar to the ground. But even if I turn into a Yaogwai, I'll do so gladly. The scholar deemed the young man was past saving. Gritting his teeth against the pain, he crawled out the door and fled alone. That thing looks really poisonous. Ow. God, more of these. Holy shit. Snake herbalist. In the old days, there was a Taoist temple at the foot of Purple Cloud Mountain, and an ascetic Taoist nun, worn from her long travels, sought shelter there one night. The temple nuns, moved by her devotion, offered her hot water and fresh clothes. As she bathed, the nun heard a sound from the rafters. Without showing any sign of alarm, she put on her robe and nonchalantly picked up her fly whisk. With a gentle flick, the whisk stretched and coiled with her motion, snaking up to the rafters and seized a Yaogwai. Alerted by the commotion, the temple nuns rushed into the room to investigate. On the ground crouched a snake guai with green scales. Unfazed by its capture, it seemed the nuns had been its prior victims, now taking turns to scold it. The snake guai looked at them with contempt and puffed out its cheeks to spew green venom in every direction. Anyone struck by even a drop collapsed at once, writhing in pain. As the guai had no remorse, the nun took out the wispy golden needle, prepared to destroy it. Only then did the snake show fear. Pleaded at once. I'm just a lesser herbalist guai from the mountain. Oh wait. I'm just a lesser herbalist guai from the mountain. In my basket outside is the antidote for them. Please, will you spare my life, immortal lady? Hearing its sincere plea, the nun granted it mercy. The guai rummaged in the basket and handed her some smaller white pellets. These are the leaves of the pearl tree. They're rare in the mortal world, and can cure all venoms. It fed one to each Taoist nun, and they recovered at once. After that, the temple always had tree pearls on hand, and many afflicted by the venom came here to seek aid, but the high cost of a tree pearl meant many unable to afford had to face the toxin's fatal outcome. Look, we've recovered our flasks back up again. How wonderful. I said how wonderful, not I wonderful, but whatever. Captions. Forever the death of me. There we go. Look at that. It doesn't even use magic to do that. How did that miss? Nasty. Wait, is that a tiger snake? What the f... Mate. Not sure I'm a fan of that. This is like the worst. This isn't a Yao Guai, this is a Yao Gao. Man, that'd have been funnier if Tori had actually been, if Tori was actually in the chat. Oh, ow. Snake Sheriff. That's not... In the mountains there was a tiger with a strong desire for the Tao. Hoping to become a disciple under an accomplished immortal, he travelled across high mountains and great rivers seeking a Taoist temple. However, his Taoist affinity was thin, and he couldn't find a master willing to accept him until he reached the Webbed Ridge. At first, the immortal master disdained him for being a mere tiger, unlike his other disciples, and refused to meet him. The tiger knelt outside the mountain gate for several days without rising. The immortal master, sensing his sincerity, gave him a chance and accepted him as an outer disciple. Unexpectedly, the tiger had no steadfastness. After the initial fervour, he didn't put in the effort. The immortal master advised him, one's practice relies on oneself, not the master. But the tiger couldn't grasp this and was punished to guard the mountain at the Forest of Ferocity. Feeling resentful, the tiger became even lazier, spending his days lying idly under a tree and cursing his master to pass the time. One day, while half asleep under the tree, complaining about his master, he suddenly heard a soft sigh and felt something slip into his mouth. Startled, he sat up. There was no one around. He retched for a long time, but couldn't expel anything, thinking it was just a dream. After some time, the tiger's neck became long and thin, and he could no longer speak. He diligently patrolled Forest of Ferocity every day. People whispered among themselves. He started his Taoist practice with enthusiasm, but ended poorly. The master must have punished him, which is why he looks like this now. From now on, we'd best be careful. Ooh, fine gold thread. I think we possibly needed that to craft like another bit of armor. Maybe? I can't remember. You know what I noticed as well? You know when we fought the thing we fought earlier back there, like it was the mushroom enemy that spawned up from a mushroom. I noticed that was like the first time I'd actually seen the mushrooms moving when I tried to interact with it. So I realized straight away that that was going to be an enemy. That looked like it hit hard. Ooh, look, more flowers. Or maybe maybe the mushroom plant just reacted to me stepping near it, because obviously they do have reactive foliage, because I was right next to it. But I was convinced I tell you, that that's what I saw. That is definitely where I came from. I'm liking being back in this sort of environment again. It definitely beats Spider Cave, for sure. More Tauger Guys. Tiger Guys. Tauger. What the fuck is a Tauger? Ow. Oh, they ain't so tough. What on earth is that? Is it like a cock? No, it's not a cockroach. Worm practitioner. The disciples who practiced swordsmanship in the temple had been training under their master for a long time. Since joining the group, they had all harbored the wish to attain ascension, diligently practicing their skills with great perseverance. One day, the master finally informed his disciples that after years of rigorous training, their skills had become proficient. He told them they could now follow into the mountains for a secluded meditation. If they were fortunate, they might achieve ascension and become immortals. The disciples were overjoyed and eagerly packed their belongings to follow their master into the mountains. The master led them using teleportation technique to a breathtakingly beautiful mountain. The mountain was rustling golden leaves, presenting a scene of crisp, refreshing autumn weather. At the mountain's peak, there was a hamlet where they set down their belongings. The master then led them along a path behind the hamlet to the summit. There they saw strands of silk hanging in the air, with one end suspended in the mountain mist and the other reaching high into the clouds. Destination unknown, the master said. This is the celestial ladder to the immortal kingdom. Hundreds of years ago, your senior brother ascended to the immortality from this very spot. With that, he handed each of them a peculiar object of violet colour and said, "This is a pill to aid your ascension. Quickly, my disciples, consume it." The disciples, filled with excitement, immediately swallowed the larva-like objects. A few hesitated only to see terrifying and disgusting scene. The disciples, taking the pills, had transformed into flat-headed, fleshy worms. Horrified, they questioned their master, shaking. The master shook his head and sighed. "When the opportunity arises, your courage fails, which makes you unfit to become immortals." For his side ended, the disciples who transformed into worms lunged at them. Oof. Everything's so horrible. But then again, you know, I guess that's what makes it a Souls game. Just everything is horrid all the time. It's not quite as depressing as a Souls game. Like, you know, a Souls game you're in a world that's basically on its fucking last legs. Everyone too apathetic to even just lay down and die. Clearly not meant to go down there. I mean, I say that. That's like the Dark Souls world. Elden Ring and Bloodborne are a little bit different. Ow. I actually got a little fright off of that. Elden Ring's more of a world of uncertainty than anything else, and Bloodborne is a world of like immediate danger. Mix these drinks then. Brew. Goat skull. Honestly, I don't think I need the max health that much. Because it's only temporary anyway, so then it'll just drop down. Oh, God, the normal guys go down like actual sacks of tattoos, don't they? They're very erratic in their fighting style. I can drink that and then I'll recover both, I believe. Yeah. Turns out I was wrong, actually, because that one didn't really look like it was moving at all. The element of surprise. I'm not going that way just yet. That looks like that runs the risk of being progression. And you know how much I hate that. When there is optional meandering to be had. Huh. Cranes. God, they really don't. They don't put up much of a fight at all, do they? Oh, meditation spot, perfect. Oh yeah, I was alerted today that apparently the Lies of P DLC's come out, but I actually don't know if/when I'm going to fit it in because I can't even remember if I need to start a new game or not, and I don't really fancy going through the whole game again just to play the DLC. Because we did that with Elden Ring, and that was a lot. That was a long playthrough, and I don't really know if I have it in me for another one of those. Like, Lies of P is really good, but yeah, I don't know. Ooh, we got 3 sparks. Hell yeah. What can we do with our 3 sparks? Self-advance. Honestly, I put more and more into these, but I don't feel I need more defense or stamina recovery. Crit damage might be a good one. That seems interesting. That says it's been awakened, but I don't know, maybe there's something else to it. We'll take that. That's kind of useful. Okay, now onwards to Progression Way. Something that I think is really showing that I am getting on better is like the fact that I'm not like dying every time I come into like an incense point. Which I think is good. Like, I feel really powerful against at least against these normal dudes. like, the damage output I'm doing is huge.
仙人指路，青龙出水，展翅点头。恶虎扑，来取我性命。
Beetle Commander. Cool. This guy seems really easy. Wow, okay. That was... That might have been one of the easiest bosses we've fought so far. Rip. Rip to the man who's been built up. The trainer of monks. Tablet of 3 Supremes. Curio. Oops. I don't think we need that anymore, so what does this do? Considerably increased critical chance when health is low. Interesting. So increase movement speed. Chill resist. Well, we'll go back to that one. What happened to all in between here? Like, where'd they all go? A young man from the village of Shaded Heights served at the county yamen, running errands for the local government. The magistrate despised him and hindered his advances at every turn. One day, the magistrate learned of a Yaguai haunting the village of Langji. He sent the young man to investigate alone and hoped he'd never return. Aware of the magistrate's ill intent, the young man accepted the task without hesitation. He chose not to beg for his life in this. As he entered the desolate, eerie village, he was overcome with regret. But as night fell and without knowledge of the mountain paths, he had no choice but to stay. He found a less dilapidated house with intact eaves, barred all the doors and windows, and lit a lamp to steel himself for a long night, planning to depart at first light. Fear gripped him at midnight, so he practiced his swordplay to calm his nerves. After a while, a deep voice arose from the darkness above the rafters.
I am the Yaguai of this ridge. I meant to kill you, but with your fine swordsmanship and the official blade, you must be a yamen runner, yes.
I really hope that came through on the mic. The young man was startled, but needed to voice his woes. He shared his ordeal with the Yaguai and drew sighs of empathy. The Yaguai said,
I too was once an imperial god, but a treacherous court official cursed me into a beetle to scrape by in these hills. I long for death, but I still wish to pass on my sword skills to someone worthy. Now, if you're willing to learn my skills, I offer to teach you.
The young man dared not to refuse. As he agreed, a beetle over 3 meters tall descended from the shadows. Its neck bore a thick carapace like a general's. That was more of a whisper than a deep voice, I guess. The beetle wielded twin blades with steadfast and forceful style that suited the young man's disposition. Overjoyed, the young man practiced with the beetle by fading lamplight until dawn. As they parted ways, the beetle said kindly,
The world these days is full of those lacking talent and virtue and ascending through flattery. Why tangle with them and sully yourself? Aim higher, a man should carve his own path.
With a heavy laugh, the beetle left. This encounter changed the young man. He resigned from his position at the Yamen and enlisted in the border armies. His superb swordsmanship elevated him to the rank of general. Leading the troops against foreign foes, he won victory after victory and became a famed commander. That's kind of heartwarming, that story. You know, as far as they go. Get owned, mate. What is making that noise? Oh, it's our snake boy. Wow, he inflicted poison so easily there. Ooh. To the treasure hunter go the spoils. Refined iron sand. There we go. I tried to do that the first time, but it was just like, no, I'm just going to do a normal heavy attack. Ow. Alright, I might rest this one just to cure the poison, if nothing else. Yeah, okay, so that was the fine gold thread. But I just didn't think I needed this stuff. Like, I can technically craft it all, which is cool. Do I need it all is the next question. I'm kind of tempted to hold out, because I get the armor buff, but that's about it. I don't understand the whole mud-stained thing. Like, that feels very specific. Okay. Right, well, as usual, we take the side path. Ooh, hello, Mr. Cock. He was surprisingly well hidden. I mean, I knew there was obviously going to be something here, but I didn't know what. Ow, 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 bastard! Guys, cut me some slack here. Ow. Alright, fuck this. Is that all it was? I mean, it wasn't bad, but 700 will, never a bad thing. And I got back the flasks I used fighting those guys. So, you know, all balanced out in the end, sort of. I did have to use an anti-miasma powder, but I find myself needing less of that as we go. Hear cockroach men, but I cannot see cockroach men or worm men. didn't poison me. That's the important thing. The goal here is to not get poisoned. Oh, I see the soul capture tiger snake man up there. Looks like he's got a cane rather than a sword, but we know better. Oh, we got crits. Lovely. Oh, another meditation spot. Man, they're just giving these away now, aren't they? Oh! God damn it. Kill things faster. Okay. Still poisoned, but that will wear off. I can't be bothered wasting another anti-miasma. I've got a full flask, so... Ooh, that hurts. Well, that was easy. Thank you very much. Another spirit we won't use because we found our one spirit and I love it. Just big hit, big head hit. We didn't actually go to the meditation spot.
情啊爱啊，不过是白云苍狗。侯兄弟，你有空劝劝那位朱长老。本是女作茧妇，本是女作茧。
Awakening wine water. We like that. Alright, let's meditate. Just looking at a tree. Oh, nice. As per usual, one of my going live tweets was liked by an account that claims to be a VTuber, and then upon closer inspection, it's a graphic designer. In well, massive air quotes, graphic designer. Ow! I love how this guy just waves like a handkerchief around, and that's his attack. It's great. It truly is. Blood of the Iron Bull. That's good. I'm sure if I was upgrading my spirits more, that would be very useful. Lots of incidental little critters running around. More so than I think we've seen up to this point. Ow. That's dumb. Oh no, don't go near where the poison cloud's gonna be. Idiot. Just sitting there breathing heavily. Horrid little critter. Even with no stamina, I do okay against it. Okay, carrying on down the road. The post-death sounds are always kind of creepy. What do we get? Oh, gold. We like gold. Most of the time. This feels more like progression than what the other route looked like. It's hard to tell. I don't want to accidentally walk into story when there's optional stuff to do. That is not how we play the game. Not at all. Well, that doesn't look like a boss area at all down there. We're getting so many choices. Licorice. Oh, and some mushrooms that don't look at all suspicious. Yeah, okay, those ones didn't move at all. Oh, they only move after the animation starts. So. Oh, it's a boss. Fungi woman. Oh, ow. Oh my god, she's healing. I didn't even clock that she was healing off me as well. That sucks. Oh, that could have been bad. Woman. That was actually one of the harder bosses I fought. Purely because she heals. Why? Fucking hate, by the way, that I don't get put into streamer mode automatically now. Streamer mode. I should probably have like a keybind setting for it or something, but it's still just irritating, you know? Oh shoot, the ad break's about to start. We beat that boss just in time, didn't we? Alright, well. I'll run the ads now. I'll see you guys in a few minutes' time. And we are back. Okay, so I think we made the right call in terms of the direction we chose, because I think this is the end of the line, and there's just the whatever cool item awaits us here. Looks like a new flask type. Sunset of the Nine Skies. Grants a considerable amount of key. Oh, okay. Honestly, the mana one might not go amiss. If I'm not already using that. I don't believe I am. Let's go down here then. We fully restored our flask, so even if there's a boss fight down here, it's not the end of the world. I'm honestly amazed that there wasn't a boss fight there. I've been duped. The game has very much duped me. Unless something's going to happen on my way back after collecting all the wonderful items and treasures. Soul Remigration Pill. One use grants resurrection upon death. Jesus Christ. Thing is though, you only have one. You'd be afraid to use it. This is a pretty area. There's something about it that gives me the creeps, but it's pretty. Yeah, that area does give me the creeps. I don't like it. It screamed boss fight, and then I got a really powerful item, and then there still wasn't a boss fight, and it's like, what's happening? That's not right. Okay, well, we'll head back the other way now. Down to here. Still can't get over the tiger snake enemy. What does it do when I use it? Where is he? Because I've definitely collected one. Does a roar. Look at that. That's fucking terrifying, man. Why is it like that? Why is that an enemy? Oh, wow. We have got... Was it this way? Yes. Ah, yeah, there, that building there. I can see enemies to kill. Usually a good sign that I'm heading in the right direction. There is something still standing. Come on, then. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, look, there's one right there. Why is this... As I said... Would it be Yao Guai? Or Yao Gao or Gao Guai? Yeah, funnier. I don't know. Funnier if that was I've clearly picked up Tory mannerisms. If every time I think of tigers, I just think of Gao. Ah, I can't see a thing. That is not good when fighting big tiger with long neck. At least they're not too tough. That's the only thing. It's the only thing got going for them. They're not that difficult. They're more difficult than anything else, but doesn't really say much. Let's have a look at the medicine that can be... I don't think this needs to be a webbed version of these. I guess something has to fall away. Brew. So, maximum health, moderate increases move speed. So I do get 3 out of that, which is kind of nice. Considerable amount of chi is pretty good. Bee, laurel, and tiger. Getting more chi doesn't hurt at all. The mana one, I think now I remember that it's because it wasn't considerate, it said moderate. A moderate amount of mana actually doesn't really account for that much. From what I remember. I did not expect this game to last this long. Now maybe it's because I'm being quite meticulous in my approach of looking for everything. Well, that looks like a boss fight. That's a big spider over there. So let's go this way. Well, it's another one of those thingies. I don't actually know what the point of those was. Like, I never kind of worked out what. Ew. Required a lot of bullying to kill him. So yeah, I never figured out what removing these actually did. Oh, that's actually done something this time. It's summoned a boss. Oh. Dude, what is wrong with this? What is this game, man? Why is there why is it a hand? Supreme Inspector. Mate. Oh, really? Oh, mate, that is such bullshit.
你这泼猴，都第几世了，还是这般不通人情？ 自己莽撞闯祸，搅了天上的买卖也就罢了，还捎上个自不量力的小女娃。哎，你放心，我定会将她好生炼成颗金丹，替你收
Who's
着。
this dude?
你若下辈子还要闹腾，记得来天上取。
Okay. Cool, I guess. Let's unset that boss. Celestial Nonary Pill, miraculous pill refined from Lotab. Massively increases maximum stamina. Ooh, that was a massive increase to maximum stamina, I must say. Can't believe I fought that boss and it kind of just left. This has to be story, so I'm going to go continue going this way because I saw that there were some dudes over here. But still. I want to know if I get to continue fighting that Supreme Inspector lad. Okay, yeah, he's down. Oh, it's a chest. Just a wee chest. I love it. Serpentary Heartfire. More medicines. Holy shoot, what's this pill do? Inventory. It instantly resets cooldown for all spells. Like, are these one use? Resurrect. Oh, okay, it is a one-use item. Okay, it looks like there probably would have been a boss fight there as well. In that area where I was convinced there'd be a boss fight, but I think I had to, like, have activated a quest that I've clearly missed. It is, like, an optional, like, a sort of secret quest, but... something to do with the Venom Taoist. Whatever that is.
师兄，救我！既叫你设了局，又与你法宝相助， 败了。
真见了他，我下不去手。后来天命人赶到，我打斗不过，洞里已被那猴子叫到翻天覆地。
Yeah, I did.
区区一只猴子也退无礼，你旧伤未好。
I can't believe this is the only the first chat of the stream. A fucking
放心，我替你
bot.
打点。
That's so grim.
师妹，我的那样东西可还在你身上？
还在。
Maybe miss a bit of dialogue.
师妹啊，你虽样样不济，能把天命人引来这里，也算功德一件。但我借你的东西，得先还回来。尔等小辈，说还能明白我的苦心。
Well, I'll say his design is pretty fucking cool.
只要再吞噬掉天命人的其余根器，
100-eyed Taoist master.
不再属昆仑败部。师妹，你的仇我自然会报。你苦了一辈子，安心去吧。
Nice, I have allies for this fight as well. Oh, he's not losing health very fast, is he? Okay, so I need to hit the tail rather than the head. Rather than the rest of him, I should say.
是孝顺，送你们与师妹团聚。还有你，为我好事。
Oh, are they all dead now? That's not good. Oh no, I can hurt him if I hit him in the chest as well. I just can't hit him in the side. Ooh! That was very powerful. Ooh! Ooh! I got them up, that's all that matters. That did not do a lot of damage because it hit him in the leg rather than in the chest. I don't like this. God, this is a... It's a very epic fight. Sir? Are you okay? This must be where the 100 eyes part comes in. Ooh. Taoist Master. 100 eyes. Well, that's cool. At least we finally have a boss that hurts us. Took its time, but we got there. After a perfect match. Might recovery speed, reduces might decay more trouble. And we probably want anti-miasma would be good, but honestly, I think shock quelling's probably more important. Right, do I have a shock resistant? Poison resist, critical hit chance, chill resist, movement speed, defense, stamina recovery, poison, 4 banes, stamina. Nope, we are just going in fucking... No major resistances. I mean, we could put on some armor, I guess, that gives us resistances, but we'll see how we get on. Maybe save some of our magic for phase 2. Oh, he just starts in the weakened state. That's interesting. That's actually kind of beneficial, I would say. How did I fail to dodge that? That's so shit. Ah, mother... Let me see this again. Oh, now we get fire damage. Nice. I cannot believe that breaks instantly. Why did I pop that?
海盐，就算真的孙悟空来了又如何？还不是照样困在这里面，乖乖等死。
Rip. Rip. That was tricky. Man, phase 2 sucks. Holy shit. Alright. We can do it. Just need to save pretty much most of the magic. I can use my transformation in phase 1. But I might save everything else for phase 2. Good. Got that one. Struggling to see him there. At least I'm getting the dodges off. Oh, apart from that dodge. Alright, we're entering cutscene mode now.
和光同尘，天命今日一起破了吧！
Can I do it? Can I pull it off? Will it work? Holy shit, they are pulverizing him. Ow. Oh, come on. How the fuck? Bullshit, man. But yeah, the pluck of many, the pluck actually does so much damage in phase 2. Ooh, that was good. What? No! How did that happen?
百姓没刍狗。
Can't believe he's doing this now. That's so bullshit. Oh, and there's the grab. Well, this has gone about as badly as it could have. Well, not good. Bloody hell. Oh, very nice. Fuck off, man. I want to say the grab attacks in this are complete bullshit. There is, like, no reliable way to really predict some of them. Okay, so you don't block them like that. They're not a projectile. You just have to actually just try and dodge them all. Okay, standing outside of that doesn't do it either. Oh no, he's done that again. Fuck this, man. Holy shit. That was a doomed attempt. Bad start. Got the double at least there. Fuck off, man! What are you meant? You know what, when the next ad break comes up, we'll just end stream regardless of where we're at, I think. I'm clearly not in a good headspace. I'm a bit pissed off. I'm getting a bit pissed off. More than I usually would.
伤我，抗战，你来一场吧。
Nice with the double. Does that push me into the next phase? Yeah, man. You know what? Fuck it. Do it early, because now they're at least all attacking him. Oh, what? It despawned them all? Actually, fuck off, man. What? How is that fair? I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, okay, that did good. That did good. Fuck. Okay, I think we're done. God damn it. Yeah, I think I just need to take a break tonight. I'm just clearly not feeling it properly. It's just not been a good night overall. I'll be back on, I don't know, whenever. I'll be back whenever. Anyway, ending recording.